Okay, so this is my portfolio that I'm showing, and this is my index, CSS, my HTML, and JavaScript. I only use those three to create this. Um, this is what the main looks like. You can see I have a nice little box shadow underneath. There's a lot of var variables that are used in this for different hover effects, different um, ways things are going around. You can see a lot of the var is right here. Just tons of var variables, lots of variables that are used for box shadowing all the way to like different words and how different fonts, how they're used. So there's a lot that goes along with changing it. So we have Cyberpunk, we have Modern, and then we have Forest, nice solid, no spinning gradient. And then we have Sunset as a really nice gradient just going around and around and around. And then we have again our Cyberpunk that has a linear gradient, conic gradient, and it just continuously goes around in 360. And that you have to use property details for this. There's no JavaScript with this. This is just a properties detail that's right down here. Property and then angle is the pseudo class. Before and after. So all this is what it takes to create that spinning, going right through there. Doing the right size of width, doing the right size of top left, how you go around it. So yeah, and then spinning it 360, going around all of it right there, calling back to the property of how it all started. Doing this was kind of tricky because you can see kind of there's a gap right there. So being able to have that gap, you have to use a before on there. So that way if you take your mouse off, you see my mouse is not touching the box underneath. Now it is. So you have to be able to do that. Otherwise it will just, that box, this drop down will just disappear. So setting that up. There's a event listener click that I have, and that is for this menu right here. You can see how the menu goes from hamburger to an X, and that doesn't take that much code to do that. That's just this right here, the event listener with toggling. And you go right down here, you can see there's the hamburger. That's what it does, is it uses the nth child, and the first and last are rotated by 45 degrees, negative and positive, and then the other one just disappears. That's why the opacity was set to 0. So then it just obviously disappears right here whenever you, yep, right there, it disappeared. And then when you go back to mobile or tablet view, it comes back into place right there. So, and our theme goes over here. Yep, it's a really easy making fun website. Just took a lot of time because none of this was AI'd. It was all typed out. All of this was typed out and then copied and paste, obviously, the themes and then just changed the themes around. But that was pretty much it with that. But all of this was typed out, every single thing. And then used a lot of SVGs in this as well. And yep, setting the themes right here on click. There's that set theme, which is used for the JavaScript that we had to use to create that, the listener, and then all the different lists as well too. And then for these guys to have the gradient like they do right here, I had to use this right here, this line of reference. So and I had to type it all out so I understand what it meant. But yep, went online and got all these from the icon store. I did not make those. I just copied the SVGs for those. But this is a very fun project. I definitely am going to continue to update this. But at least this is a great start.